they're becoming aware that there are totally different perspectives of the world out there.
I just want to say that we collected a lot of information.
So, do not fucking analyze.
And so you said something like, when do I know I have the real question, so we can feel this?
That is not true.
It was amazing. Look at the gender counter, and that's including us.
They have to have a question, and they have to somehow build that question or base that question in some kind of observation or curiosity or something that tricks them. I mean, if you have this anthropologist from Mars looking at us now, they would really have to describe the room and the way that the chair was positioned in the room and what was going on. I mean, it would be quite a mystery to them probably. This would be relevant to observe and write down. Also the social interaction, as I mentioned before, how do people interact, what do they do and say to each other, for instance.
We have termed the exercise Dining on Mars because we wanted the students to arrive at these restaurants as if they were arriving at a newly discovered planet or a newly discovered tribe within the jungle very far from their own society. So arriving at these restaurants, they wouldn't be able to take anything for granted, but rather they were forced to study how the natives interacted and how they behaved.
We have been to restaurants before. All of us sitting eating, but now we got a new contest. We were trying to change our mindset to be observant instead of just being there. So this learning about being there, looking, observing, interviewing was a totally different thing to add to this restaurant.
On the other hand, we decided we were eating for the very first time at Mars, and we never get the opportunity to repeat the first impression.
So we wanted them to start from a position of wondering and bewilderment. We wanted them to think, my God, they're entering through the door and not the window. Or how strange, they're using metal instruments to pick up the food. Or how come nobody's talking to each other unless they also eat together? Or how come they only eat from their own plate? So it was like this position of curiosity that we wanted them to start from. So we framed two research questions that should frame the observations. Number one was, what is the meaning of the meal? And number two, how is dining organized and practiced?
We're coming into the door here, go up a stair, and this is the dining area, plus this, around 80 people were at the restaurant, so quite big.
You could say it was an open kitchen, sorry. But it was not that open because you could go and talk with them, but it was not what I think the guests expect you to do.
The whole concept of healthy living, going out dining, is just perfectly suited for this concept. They will have the food, they will have the guests, they will have the entire interaction. What is actually healthy? Is it more healthy going to McDonald's or arriving at a local restaurant in Nørrebro? What exactly is going on?
What about we just put it up and then we look at each other and we say, okay, someone jump up, and we make sure we jump. So let's before telling that, I could tell you that entering here, kitchen is there, the counter is there. The kitchen is quite small, and we'll come back to that later. You could really taste it was small. There's a quite big laundry setting here with 4 red washing machines in a row.
This place is more of a cross-functional place. We have wireless internet, we have people coming here just to drink coffee, tea, just to have the free water. We have people staying here the whole day and things like that. So she really was a
So Do not fucking analyze.
It's okay to do analysis. I think that some of them think that it's terrible if they analyze. That's not our point. Our point is that it's okay, but they have to be aware when they analyze, when they make interpretations of what they have.
Actually, they were extremely good at doing the observations, and they really picked up a really rich material. But what happened when they returned home was that they were framing this material